Well, what happened is that when I was a junior, the dean said that he had had a call from a Minneapolis law firm that needed a research project on British law. And they wanted somebody at the university to do it because the university had a very extensive library. At that time, it was claimed that the law library at the university was second only to Harvard. And so they thought that the law library would have what was needed for the British law. And then they asked if somebody that was on the law review would prepare a memo on the law. And so the dean asked me if I would do that, and I did that. And I then became, for the first time, acquainted with the firm I spent almost 70 years with. And Ed Strand was the attorney that was handling it. And unfortunately, Ed died in the short interval between the time that I did the work for him and the time that I went with the firm. And well, in answer to your question, I did sit down with Dean Fraser to try to decide what to do. And he basically said, well, I know that you've had some very fine offers from large firms in Washington, D.C. and in New York. And they are great opportunities. But if you're decided that you want to stay in this area, then I would suggest that you see whether you could get into the Kingman Cross, Morley, Canton, Taylor firm. And he said, I think that would be your best bet if you're able to get into that firm. And which was a very interesting thing for a dean to say. He was very specific, and so I took that advice, and that's the best advice I could have received.